Before we start the video, I want to tell you about the EVOS Squad membership. You might be thinking, is it paid? Yes, but it's only paid for your subscription. Yes, that's right. If you hit that subscribe button and comment hashtag EVOS Squad and something nice or something you want to say to the community, well, I will shout you out and put your name in the middle of the screen, and I will read your comment, which is going to be real nice. You could also leave questions. Those also work. And yeah, the squad member of today is JC Yaboy. He commented that he was first and that he is a gaming / skit channel. If you want, you could go check him out, but I'd recommend definitely staying here for the awesome settings that I'm gonna be showing you, because these ones, well, no one's ever told you about, and I'm like a detective with this thing. So yeah, hope you boys and girls do enjoy this video, and let's get into the settings. Let's get into it. Some of these settings are quite old, but the first one is really useful. It is, well, the brightness and contrast settings. So basically, you can either have it like this, really contrasted, but you'll get a lot of darks. So I like to have my contrast really low, but my brightness really high, so then I could see a lot further. Motion blur, it's kind of great in a way. If you have motion blur, then it won't be choppy and you won't be like moving around like this. You'll be smooth, kind of, but that's just an extra one. That's not even part of the top 4. The next one is, well, one of my favorites. It is sprint by default, because if you're playing mouse and keyboard, sprinting by default is great, because then that's one less bind you have to use for your keybinds. As you can see, my sprint button is unbound, and I could run and do 90s without having to click my sprint button, which is great. So moving on from that, having all of the autos open, so auto open door, anything with auto, basically just put it on. Auto pick up weapons, auto start consumables, any more autos. I'm pretty sure there's no more autos, but auto pick up weapons great, because whenever you're at a chest, it gives you a better chance of picking up the weapon when you're competing for that gun. Also, auto open door is great, because let's say you mess up an edit, right? You're in a box, you mess up an edit, you could just go like this, close it real quick, right? Because like you might be going like this, and you might be messing up a lot, so if you just do that, then you're good. That leads us into the next tip, which is not really a setting, but it is a specific keybind that I want you to do. It is the scroll wheel reset. Like, see, that was very fast. Like, look how fast this is. It's insane. So I used to reset like this. Let's say I had an edit here, right? I used to reset like this, and it was a lot slower, and it like had its flaws, obviously. So you would edit, obviously, select a piece and release. Well, click reset before you release. But this abuses the edit on release feature. That pretty much abused it, but I realized that I needed scroll wheel reset because it's kind of OP. Like, look how OP that is compared to. I can't even do it very well anymore. Like there's no comparison. There's no comparison. I'll show you how to do it real quick. So, for your building, you want to have building edit down. So you click it and then go building edit down. You also want your select building edit to be not that. You want your reset building edit to be down as well. So then when you have an edit, it starts the edit, and then the second one down resets it. Okay? Then once it's resetted, like you go down, just like one more tab, it resets and does the edit, because you can't, basically it's doing it at the same time. It's resetting and doing the edit at the same time. So if you have paddles for a controller, then you can put it like, have reset and, what's it called? Reset and edit on the same paddle, and then it'll do basically the same thing. So that's edit on, or scroll wheel reset on controller, but this is more of a mouse and keyboard guide. So yeah, that is, I think, the 4th tip. But I'm gonna give you a bonus, because if that was the 4th tip, I accidentally made a 5th one, and this one's really important because I use it a lot. I'm gonna just showcase it first, so give me a few seconds. So let's just get a little bit higher. I'm gonna drop down on a weapon, and you will see something that if you've been watching me, you've probably seen a lot already, but if you haven't, look, see? Do you see all this, the orange and the gray? Right? Do you see that? I don't know if you can see it very well, but if you can, that's good. This is also why I have my contrast down, because it makes these little, what's it called? Blimps on my screen less dark. So that means I could see through it. So if there's like a zombie through it, I could still see them and shoot them. But I'm going to show you how to get that real quick. And it's actually one of the best settings that I've ever done. So let me just box up real quick. Like a really messy box up. So you want to go to the audio setting. You want to go visualize sound effects. Very good. So it turns the visual radial indicator for some sounds on or off. When on, you will see the visual sound radial indicator for some sounds, but in-game sounds will no longer pan or provide spatialization. So basically what this means is, since it's here, right, you won't get people that like are walking over top of you. You won't really get spatial stuff like how far someone is. You'll just know that someone's there. But I truly adore this setting, because sometimes when I'm not paying attention or I just want to play without headphones, I don't know, I just like having it because I don't need to play with headphones. That means I don't need to talk to my party sometimes. I don't know, it's just up to you. But it's one of the best settings ever for any player. People might say, oh, it's cheating, but come on, wall hacks aren't cheating, right? I just love it so much. And I think all of you guys will benefit from it a lot. Also, this is just a secret tip. The tack is full auto, by the way. If you didn't know that, you're a noob. I'm kidding. I love you. But you don't need to always tap it. And yeah, it's full auto. So if you're trying to take away a structure, I guess you could full auto it. But like, don't, I guess. I don't know what to say. Just don't. And this is another one. Edit on release. If you don't already using it, and you don't have a double edit key, this is if you don't have a double edit key, use edit on release, because edit on release is kind of disgusting. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you think I'm a noob, give it a like. And comment in this comment section below if you've used these settings before. What mystery settings have you found out? And yeah, I just want to hear about your comments. And don't say my 90s are bad, because I suck at doing 90s while I'm talking to people. So, like, yeah, don't say anything, chat. I'm telling you, don't say anything. Hope you boys and girls do enjoy this video, and peace. Oh my god. Bam.